What's up? Matt Guff from thehouse.com. Hey. We're at the greatest resort in the world, Andes Tower Hills. This is where I grew up riding. And I'm on a sweet board called the Yes Basic. You guys probably saw a couple weeks ago, I did a unboxing video of it. I've been able to ride it quite a few times. It's a twin board, has camber underneath in between the feet, a little bit of rocker on the nose and tail lifting up the contact points. 4 millimeters camber, 4 millimeters rocker on the tips. It's a basic board. It's like why it's called the Basic. It has biax fiberglass at 0 and at 90 degrees. I believe it has an aspen or poplar wood core. It's really simple with an extruded base. It's I think under $400, which is really nice. And surprisingly, even though it's a wide board, goes from edge to edge pretty dang quick. But what I really enjoy about the deck though is that like the ollie spot is right about there. In a full camber board, like your contact points can be your ollie spot, it comes up a little bit quicker behind that back foot. So you kind of have to be kind of ready for it. You have to compress the tail, and from the time you compress the tail to when you actually pop is a shorter period of time than a full camber board. The only thing I wish it had was a sintered base instead of extruded, but with the price point, you can't really put a sintered base on this deck. So I understand why Yes has a extruded base on it. I really like the graphic. Like white boards are pretty sweet. Another interesting thing to note is that my toe side edge is white, has a white sidewall, and my heel side edge has a black sidewall. I think that's kind of a cool little aesthetic. But one other thing that really kind of stands out about the board is a thing called Underbite. Underbite means that you can kind of see it here, on my toes and on my heels, right where the bindings rest, there's actually an indentation on the edge. And that is to relieve pressure directly underneath your toes and your heels and apply more pressure between your bindings and then on the lateral sides of each binding. And actually, you can feel it. It's kind of crazy because some boards, like some boards that feature mat traction, even boards that don't feature mat traction, there's a regular radial side cut board, and even in frostbite edges, you can feel there's lots of pressure directly underneath your toes and your heels. But this board, it doesn't feel like you're applying pressure there. You can really feel it bite down in between your feet and then just like right there kind of running out to those contact points. It's actually really cool. So if you ride a lot, you know edge pressure concepts, you can feel your board like kind of catch if you ride a lot of hard pack. You'll definitely notice the difference right away. But if you're kind of a casual cruiser who rides soft snow a lot, you're probably not going to notice the difference. But for a guy like me who rides a lot of hard pack, I can definitely tell the difference, and it definitely feels like there's a lot of edge hold between your feet and then on the lateral sides of where your bindings rest. It's pretty rad. We're gonna give a little ollie pop. I'm gonna try ollie over. I might just go regular ollie over one cone, see if we can go backside one on the other. Let's see.